Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We are heading into here, where there is an archmage who preys on your fears and awakens the dead. Also appears to have a very good control over cold. Well, let's see if we can defeat her. Well, sorry, talk to her. Talk to her. We're not fighting her. Definitely not. Just talking. But like we could, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe I'm punching above our weight if I do that. Right, weapon out. Get ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightning charge. Lightning, move around the corner, uncrouch. Oh, wasn't the one I was aiming for, but alright game, that works for me. Nice. Chant her down. Fireball. Nice. Wasn't too bad. There should be some loot here somewhere. There we go. Little quick save.
Ringram seems fun.
Yeah, lots of tombstones, but we don't know if any of these are real. She seems to be making people see visions of their death, but again, we don't know if any of it's real.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
So, why couldn't you just put that on a sign? These ice corpses are excessive.
Yes, but look at them. The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
I can't imagine wanting to. If you gotta deal with an archmage to stop the Dream Scourge, so be it. But be careful with this Ringram character. This place has given me a bad feeling I can't shake.
A spell. And a very clever one. Ringrim's using her illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone except us.
Can you dispel this magic?
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage.
Have you used this type of magic before?
Yes, actually. Once a university told me I couldn't look at an archive of Archimir's research. The section that housed those tomes was blocked by a spell akin to this one, which I remedied.
If only they'd known to put them on a higher shelf.
I did leave them a small note, spritzed with a lovely floral scent, of course.
Of course.
One should always say thank you. We should get going, but stay close. I don't know what happens next. These are so lifelike. Poor bastards.
Well, dispel the illusion.
That's done. Walk like it's hard.
Oh, and then it's a fast travel. Well, not fast travel. It's a teleport to a new area. Ooh, interesting artwork as well.
Oh, I thought Ringram was all about illusions. This place is cold.
Is it?
Stay close. Ringrim's trying to scare us off, but we won't let her, will we?
Is it cold, or does she merely make us think it's cold because she's into illusions? That's the question. There's nothing over here. Wonderful. Yeah, I can't see anything. I can just see the white, which is fine, but it's not visually very much.
What a frosty welcome.
Aha, frosty welcome. Good pun. Oh, I also can't sprint here. I can only walk. Makes sense, given that it's pushing against us. Let's try and get to this fire. Okay. See if we can get over here. Walking backwards so I have a point of reference. No, so I don't think there's anything except for the main route here.
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful?
There's some more fire. Wonder if I create any fire of my own, whether it would dispel some of this. I think it's this way.
Trick, Convoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
Looks like people are dead here, but nobody else would have made it in, so they can't be dead here. I'm also hoping that they turn it off on the way out, and then we can grab all the loot that way. Ooh, what's this? The spear! Strangely marked Zarup spear.
That's a singular spear. I bet that's the one we're looking for.
Yeah, for the guy outside. Huh. Well, got that at least. Moving further up here. Can't see much. See occasional light, which I just move towards. And we have the cave entrance, which looks like it's a whole face as well, with sharp teeth. Can you dispel that for me? Assuming that's what we're doing here. Oh no, I'm just walking at it. Ooh. Oh, that's freaky. Seeing him with just the eyes. The silhouette in the eyes.
Visitors, do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind.
Hello. Anything else?
You wish to find me in my tower? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
Well, I hope it's a good one. That is very cool.
We gotta get into that tower? I hope Yatsley brought her ladder.
There's got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic. Could
Nice.
we sing to them?
I was gonna say Sapadal sounded like, I won't say impressed, but kind of like reverent, like, oh, like this is real magic. Like this is something worth talking about.
Child's play.
Ooh. And in the chest we've got or corrupted Adra. Nice.
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't put the statue back together again.
Oh. That's from our memory. Well, that is intriguing. So she knows the story that we know. Wonder if we can talk to her about that at some
Even
point.
more bodies. How gauche.
Skeletons. This I can handle.
Blast them. Ice. Fire. Let's keep casting spells.
Next one's mine.
Little electricity. We do cast spells very quickly now, thanks to our new ability cooldown reduction.
On your left, dear.
Don't know if that's going to hit anything. Ice. Where's the healer? Is it there? Like behind? No.
Patience, dearie.
Oh. No, I guess there isn't a healer anymore. I thought I saw them being healed, but maybe I accidentally killed it with AoE. Oh. Blast it. Let's keep attacking. Ow. More over there. Or in the middle as well. Couple of healing potions. Monk down. Second monk very dead. In here. Lightning. Aiming above it so that it'll bounce off and into it. Nice.
You can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue. I will see you inside my tower.
I'm guessing she hasn't had company in a while.
Right. More stuff here. Lots of essence potions in here, which is cool. Well, you'd expect that actually if the whole area is made of essence. Yes, I wanted to go in here and I want to basically pile on a bunch of this and a bunch of this. Also, it says that Marius wants to speak to us. Interesting. About what? Right. I don't know if that, see, I don't know if that thing in the corner means Marius wants to speak to us or Marius has something to say, right, about this area. Because sometimes it has it there and then, like, you go back to base and he's like, I don't have anything to say. And that's it. So yeah, I wonder, oh, I accidentally sent a random grimoire back. Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I do wonder whether that has another meaning, the exclamation mark in the corner. But I think usually it just means they want to speak to you. But that wasn't there until we, oh, he could have been there from the Park Runin stuff, actually. I was going to say it didn't appear until we were in here, but I maybe just didn't notice it and it was the Park Runin stuff that triggered it. Maybe he was the person, he was the engineer's apprentice. That would be weird. He isn't really showing a, yeah, any aptitude for it, but that could be it. Cool. And grab that. Back out here. Continue grabbing all of these. Also love the implication with it popping up in the corner, like you would leave, go and do that conversation and come back. That would seem odd pacing wise if that's what they want you to do. We're here. Hot box. And more health and essence, which is worrying that they're giving you so many resources, because that kind of implies that you're going to use a lot of resources. And in here, why don't you do a little blast?
Aye, aye.
Whoop! Wasn't what I expected. Over here. That's just ice. I don't know where we're going. We're in a completely new path now. I'm getting locked in. Lots and lots of skulls, but none of it might, like, a lot of it might not be real. That's the other thing. Or maybe this is the remains of, yeah, of where our memory was. Ice. Keep attacking. And blast. Got it. Hit it. Wonderful. Wasn't too bad. More essence. More essence. More health potions. Behind the waterfall again. More bits of loot. Ooh, something horribly red over here. Nice. Rid of the wall. This allows us to come up here from a different angle. Oh! Hit him. Ice. Fire. Oh, didn't even realize that guy was there. Ow, ow. Heal. Hit something back there. I think it killed it as well. I'll hit the priest around the corner. Heal. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's why I'm not actually going up, even though I have regen. That's what I was wondering. I was like, why am I not get myself fixed here? It's because, yeah, I was taking damage at the same rate as I was using it. Hit him. Oh, that hit something behind me. Okay. Oh, that was good to know. Lightning.
That's one for us.
Cool. Keep grabbing the essence. And then there's some more here. Wonderful. That's where we came in, right? Yes, I believe it is. Still don't really know what this red area is all about, but I'm sure we'll find out in a second. I think I'm getting things that are uncooked now, which is why my regen isn't going up as quick as it was. Oh, more red. More weirdness. Oh. Blast it. Nice. Fireball. That's fine.
Patience, dearie.
Ow. Heal.
Give me a target.
Yeah, that one.
Let me catch my breath.
Oh. And some of that. Nice. Now we can dispel this illusion.
What? Like it's hard?
And then that's everything here. As us to this, we jump across. Continue through this area. Oh, hello.
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
Adra heart.
A heart of stone. It's
Quite realistic, apparently. Sculpture of a heart carved from a single piece of Adra.
quite realistic, isn't it?
Then I'll let you hold it.
Archmagi truly are inscrutable creatures, aren't they?
Back in here, that almost looks like that should open, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, so we came in here, we went down that way, which apparently was not optional, as I initially thought. Let's climb up here and then do a jump across. Ah, we get to this. Burn it.
Ready, aim.
I should really wait for the fire to dissipate before walking through. Because every time I walk through, I'm now going to be thinking, well, what if I just drop again?
Show me what you got. And raw right flank.
Ow, 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 ow. That was a good hit by the wizard.
Stay safe.
Got it, though. Hit it. Hopefully those hit. Is it dead? Yep. Nice. So let's climb up here. I saw the illusion we can dispel below, so I'm assuming that that's the way we're meant to go. Grab this. Oh, there's a illusion to dispel up here as well. Ooh. Ton of nice stuff. That's one of the Zarups. Right, drop down here. Another illusion to dispel. You can dispel illusions at a huge range. It's worth remembering. Ooh. There's water here. That's weird. Right, over this way. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I was hoping for an opportunity to breathe there. Down here. Oh, what? I have no idea where we are. I just followed it. There's no way back either. Ooh. More of these. Silver Fennings. Let's do a save. And continue moving forward. I'm assuming this will link back to the original room at some point. Right.
I'm not used to quiet.
Oh. Wait, no. This isn't the... I thought this was the where we just were, but no, it isn't. It's somewhere completely different. Yeah, this is... crazy. Hold it still. One of those. A little more ice. A little fire.
Need a moment here.
This did that to get Kai to go down there. So now they're attacking Kai. Lightning. Bunch of basic attacks there. Little ice. Little healing. Little grog. A few more bits of essence regen. Ranger. Got it. This thing. Hit it. Blast it as we head down. Another ranger that we want to kill. Big hit. Lightning will bounce between them. That opens the door. Ah. It's obviously combat's a locked door. I've said before, this game does not encourage you to skip combat, and that's another sign of it, right? Like, even the door requires you to do combat to pass through. This must be the other route you could head in. Unless I missed something. No, that was just, yeah, that's the same route. Alright. Head over here, grab that, jump. Grab that, back this way. Through here. Still don't know why we're doing this, but...
The village wanted so badly to do the right thing.
Ah, so that she's saying basically, you know... Oh!
You're here for my Adra piece, aren't you? You can't have it!
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die without the Adra. Please, don't take it from me. I don't want to die.
I was gonna say, basically, this is her going, yeah, I know you're godlike of Sapadal. Maybe they don't know who Sapadal is, but they're basically just going, and you destroyed the entire village. Let's say, I wasn't expecting someone here. Who are you?
I don't remember anymore. I was in pain for so terribly long. But the Adra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away.
What's happening? Are you okay?
The other villagers, they want me to give them the Adra piece. They say it'll save us. But if they take it, I'll die. And I don't want to die. Please.
Either they're not really here, or we're not.
Do you mean the stone head?
I was dying before I found the Adra piece, but it's been keeping me alive. I can't go far from it. If I do, it begins to hurt again.
I'm taking it.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Adra piece from me. I'll do anything. Please!
You can't keep it, but we can save others with your help.
Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
Well, fundamentally, I don't believe you're real.
As you, they would have lived.
I just don't believe you're real.
That poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
And why force us to make that choice? Why the cruelty?
Yeah.
Better or worse. I can't wait to find out more.
Yeah, guys.
Bitter fables. None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or soul.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go see where.
Alright, I was waiting for the banter to finish, but yes. Oh yeah, I also have completely no idea why it could be doing that. I mean, like, they just wiped out the entire village because they put up the wrong statue previously. But no, that couldn't be it. Sapadal wouldn't do that. Sapadal's not evil. No. No way. Also, I just noticed there's red markings up there. Is that meant to tell you where you've already been? Where you're still to go? Alright, I know we've already been here, but there was another route. So let's go the other route. Straight through here. And then straight forward. See, we went that way last time. Where does straight forward take us? Ah, you see? Definitely worth coming back. For Obsidian for that. And then we'll go out this way, because there's no reason to go around the full loop again. Now we know that that wasn't actually an optional path, it was just an oddly marked main path. Right, through here. Along this way. Quick save. And now I guess we're running over to this thing we ignored previously. Ringrim statue. No, I want to read this. The Tale of the Village by Archmage Ringrim. The book is a slim, vellum-wrapped notebook with deckled edges. Most of the pages are a smear of ink, but there is a single coherent section. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp and the land fertile and its people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that winter would not come. But when the statue was shattered, the winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself. Scribbled in the margin next to the paragraph is what appears to be critique left by the author. Probably should have made that rhyme. Oh well. What happens if I just don't do that? What happens if I walk straight forward here and just do this?
Coming in hot.
Oh, hello. Oh, she said to get off me, so I assumed that there was actually something on her. My mistake. Nice, they're locked in. Some more of that. Lightning. Ice. Fireball. Killed the shade and its summon with the same fireball. Electric. Just keep watching it get staggered. Oh, that's Kai. Yeah, don't kill Kai. He won't like it. Right. Over here. A snake and a person holding out an apple. No, that's not meant to be symbolic at all. I think that's we'll just take that at face value. Somebody who likes animals and just wants to share that. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Animals and fruit. I mean, how could you hate someone who likes animals and fruit? Come on. Right. Lightning. Fireball on the floor. Just aiming for anything that was near enough us to be hit by the fireball. There's a res somewhere. That priest completely screwed us because it meant that the blights didn't die, so they didn't killed us. Right. Let's kill the mirror image. Heal. Heal. Electric. Ice. That thing's dead. More of that, just to knock it to the side. Well, at least I rooted it. Alright, lightning. Okay, dodge. Dodge. Drop on him. Just trying to get him to taunt something. Oh my god, there's more of them. Yahtzee, get in the fight. I don't have any ability to cast. Grog. Lightning. Alright. Ow. Oh, wait for the lightning to wear off. Okay, as long as him sparking doesn't set it off again. That's all that matters. Get rid of the illusion.
That's done. What is her?
Ooh. That's cool.
village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
There's more down here. So this must be another piece of the statue, I'm assuming. Oh, there wasn't anything more down there, actually. See, I thought this was like a main path or something, and it was going to block me off. It's actually just a way to get another piece of the statue, I think. Yeah. A hand.
How interesting. The way it's stopped, it's like he's reaching out or begging.
This is how ghost stories start.
Oh, don't fret. It'll all be worth it.
Sure it will. Sure it will. This thing goes up further. To this. With some money, and then a way down? Yes. A way down if you're very careful, I should say. Otherwise, a way to your very quick death. Oh, I thought I could climb up the side there. I still think I can climb up the side there. That way. Oh no, there is an invisible wall. Never mind. You cannot climb up the side there. That almost looked like a small passage for like a very small thing. But it isn't. So we've been that way. Been everywhere, basically. Except for doing this.
So, 3 missing pieces, and it looks like you found 2 of them.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story. Look, it's even missing its heart, hand, and head, which is exactly what we have. Let's take another look at that book of yours. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself.
Is that all the book said?
Yes, but we have all we need. The villager we saw, he's the decision they couldn't make. He was dying, and they couldn't accept it, not even to save themselves. And so, everyone perished, because they made the mistake of having a heart. Life can drive us to make painful choices, can't it? Anyway, this is fascinating. This is more than just a statue. I think it uses Adra as a source of power.
Watchers say the souls of the dead travel through Adra to the beyond. Doesn't give me a good feeling about whatever Ringram's built here.
Is this statue going to send us to the in-between?
Perhaps, but it might also send us somewhere else. Clearly, we can't physically move ourselves up to Ringrim's tower, but magically? That could be a different story. With the Adra pieces connected to the statue, they might be powering her magic. Like Animancy, but much bigger. Ringgrim said that if we could do what the village could not, put the statue back together, we'd find our way to the tower. What if this statue was meant to move us from here to there?
Of course, her magic provides the path, the Adra provides the power.
Exactly right. Adra's powerful stuff, and it's known for transporting souls. Usually to the wheel, but the theory's the same. Well, what are you waiting for? Put the pieces in! Do you know how many people ever get to meet an Archmage?
You seem... Actually, we're going to say almost no one.
Well, they can be a bit picky. Ready or not, let's go meet an Archmage. We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. I want to see how all of this works.
Yeah, I don't think you were meant to come here with all the pieces. Because he said we only had 2, and she was like, oh, you have 3. And then we had a line just then saying, oh, well, now we've got 3. I think you were meant to come here first, but anyway. Art, hand, head. Teleport.
And off we go. So
did we teleport, or did our souls teleport? That's the next question. As in, did it move our souls temporarily here? So is our physical body still back there? I don't know.
Here goes. Whatever happens, I hope it leaves our parts intact.
We're going into an Archmage's tower. It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
You know this is a combat room, right? This looks like a combat room. What have we got over here?
Oh, you made it. Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
So much for hospitality.
Well, a little bit of ice, a little bit of fire. Blast them. There's a priest at the back. Lightning. Got it. Ice. Fire. Keep attacking it. And shoot it. Nice. Oh, spiderlings. And more things. Ice. Fire. Just aiming for something that looked like it was coming our way. Hit it. There's a priest somewhere. Priest's here. Ice. Hit it. Right, we got the priest. Still following us. Oh, I was hoping to do a spin, but I just didn't spin quickly enough. There we go. Lightning. Ice. Fire. Shadows down. Summons. Oh, that's the real one. Killed it. Oh, there's more. Lightning.
Get it together,
Heal. Grog. Bunch of this. There we go. A little bit of healing. Ice. Lightning. Stab it. Hit it. Hit the priest. Or lightning. Kill the ranger if we can. Ice. Fire. Heal. Lightning. Heal. Big heal. Brings up my companions again. Ranger down. Skeleton. Should be down soon. Down. Crystal Eater. Just get the taunt going. Shoot it. Lightning.
Just like the good old days.
We'll go and speak to them in a second. Keep grabbing our loot. Alright, what's up with this display case? Hastily written note in Ringram's handwriting affixed to the bottom of the glass case. Autopsied far too many of these things. No sign of them being the source of this dream scourge, which makes no sense whatsoever. Must keep looking. Fun few months though. Oh yeah, a few fun few months of autopsies. That's what a normal person would say. Yeah, that's a healthy way to do things. I just had that thought, like, wonder if you worked at a, like, if you worked in, say, a forensic morgue, where you could have, like, This was a good day at work. This was really fun autopsy. Oh, you'd have to be... I don't know. It's very odd. Anyway. Speculations on the Rawatayans. History tells us the people we now call Rawatayans emigrated from the Deadfire Archipelago after a massive cataclysm shook the region. I do not believe this to be the result of any natural disaster. The Wana tribes had, and have, safeguards to protect themselves even from the worst of storms and volcanic eruptions. Sanctuary isles, fleets of rescue ships, and culture of resettlement, to name a few. So what I wonder could scare so many of their brethren away? Where can I get my hands on it? Oh. He's looking for a way to get rid of Rawatayans. I guess they have an empire as well. You might not want them to be around. Dusty note. An angrily scrawled note in Ringgrim's handwriting, accompanied with a few musical notations and a doodle of the Archmage looking infuriated. Music, not worth it. 20 years of practice and still can't play a damn. Oh, interesting. That looks like someone's been dream scourged, but multiple heads. Ruminations on the Hand Occult. The Hand Occult appear to be hiding something, although in all honesty I'm beginning to lose interest in figuring out what. Their information is scant, the representatives few in number, and there are only so many decades one can spend scrutinizing a single cipher before one grows bored. I wonder why they've been so careful about the documentation. I appreciate good note-keeping as much as the next scholar, but their obsessiveness feels entirely too purposeful. Maybe I'll pick this up in a few years. I think that's something from Pillars. I can't fully remember though. It's been a while. Right. Hello there. Sorry, I thought I heard loot. Hello there.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all at once.
Well, now that we're done with the formality of defeating the skeletons...
I've read widely enough to know that that village and its statue never existed. But I think it did. Let's say it anyway.
So, the parable still had weight. You were still made to think. As was I. I've never seen a godlike with your appearance before. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
That you're a monster with a strange sense of humor, that people need to be sacrificed for the greater good. In this way, we need to get to Nako Kubel before Inquisitor Ludwig does. Doesn't matter, because they wouldn't get through Ringrim's defenses. Please, we need you to open a path to the godless ruins. Let's say that people need to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
And you want us to do the same?
If it comes to it, yes. I hope you'll choose pragmatism over sentimentality. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
To a degree.
Good enough, I suppose. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
We're getting there one way or another. That seems like a little bit of a bold move against an archmage. Let's say, why not?
I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the living lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry.
Well, you might not be able to enter those ruins, but I might.
I'm fascinated by the implications. What about you is so special that you can enter the ruins and I cannot? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it.
Well, we have to say Sapadal. Let's see. The Living Lands has a god named Sapadal and I'm their godlike. The powerful essence you're sensing comes from a god named Sapadal. Or a god named Sapadal is trapped here and is asking for me to free them. I think 2 is the best answer. It doesn't align us too much with Sapadal. It doesn't say anything about the current situation. All it says is some basic facts, which will help us.
A god? One that I don't know? No wonder my spells have been useless. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel.
You think I can open the ruins?
You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
You're not shocked about the discovery of a new god?
A little, yes. Mostly I'm just pleased that there are still things I'm ignorant of. It's gotten so tedious of late.
But what severed the Adra here from the rest of the world? We think it's Wodaka.
A good question, with possibly worrying answers.
Severing Adra like this requires mass amounts of essence. The souls of thousands offered up for a singular purpose.
Who knows how many were sacrificed to sever an entire continent? And why? I do intend to find out, though.
You're not interested in the garden yourself?
If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it.
Well, out of these two, I'm going to say thank you, Archmage.
My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
We will meet again, Ringrim.
I'd focus on survival first, Envoy. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends. Learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
Well, we already know where the ruins are. Say one important question before I go.
I assume you want directions to the ruins?
No?
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
I never thought the storm-lashed shores of Rauatai would seem so welcoming.
Well, actually, because she said we could jump, I just want to check. Can we? No, we can only come back that far. We can't do anything else. Alright. I didn't really want to jump. I was just curious if there was another area where we could grab loot. Let's teleport to the entrance.
Off we go. That did just happen, right? I didn't imagine it. Ringrim liked me? And my spellcraft! And she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
We work well together as a team. Fewer faced an archmage and lived.
You were incredible. Thank you for trusting me.
I'm just glad we're all still in one piece.
Yes, and I must say, your strength is remarkable. We couldn't have done it without you. With Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
Ah, there's a teleport back, which definitely implies that we may have to head in here again. Oh. Alright. There may be a reason to go back. Let's head to Shatterscarp. And then there is one thing I want to do before we end the episode, because there's one thing left on our list. Well, two things left on our list of things to do before we go in there. First, we need to go hand in the bounty. Second, the totem. Then we need to go and speak to Marius. So there's three things we need to do. But once we've done those three things, that leaves us in a position where we no longer need to have access to anything in this area again. And we, yeah, and we're ready to go. Oh, I need to hand in the spear. We can do that after we speak to Marius. There are four things we need to do. Of the many things we need to do these.
Who needs fabric? We still
Right.
have stuff.
Hello.
Oh,
Bounty.
really? Which one?
Captain Tago.
One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates. Oh, wait. That's everything off the board, isn't it? Good job. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go pass out.
Bracers of Bloodletting. What do those do? 10% parkour speed, hit steal 5% bonus bleed damage. The morbid design in these bracers calls to mind bloody slices across flesh. Favoured by professional killers and murderous wretches alike, they are hosts to a vicious enchantment. They feel aware of not only violent intent, but also an uncanny intuition of where to strike their foes to cause the most grievous wounds possible. Cool. Alright, that's us done here. Now we're going to head to this one, which will allow us to do two of our things. Dropping off the totem stuff and then speaking to Marius. In one of those orders. Totem first. Cool. Nothing of value there so far. Do I need to press the spacebar? Nope. Let them lull you, dream.
It cannot be a god. This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has passed before? The most preposterous things are always true. A god unbound to us. What does it feel? What does it think? It fascinates us.
It is not one of us. We must be sure of its intent.
Let's listen for more about Sapadal's motives.
Intent. Action. We do not hear a melody in this god's motives. It is a neophyte, plinking how it will.
Am I to believe it is ignorant of its power?
Even a child at play steps on ants in the garden.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
Unfortunately, it did. Sapadal stepped on the human, or on the kith who were ants, in the Garden of the Living Lands. Let's listen for more about Sapadal's play.
Will it create or destroy? It thrills us.
If we cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will not challenge us one day.
Parry before the lunge, then.
I will not act now, but I will watch and wait. I will not brook another Wodaka, from outside or within.
Ooh.
Not bad. A little art to brighten up the camp.
So, this one. Critical hits deal high random accumulation. Second wind casts Shadowing Beyond. Restoring Essence also restores a small amount of health. Critical hit chance. Activating a level 15 or level 20 ability grants 5% damage reduction. 2 intellect and 2 perception. Or, the one that we have, does intellect and resolve. So resolve's now a useless stat for us. I like the companion ability stuff, but yeah, I think unfortunately resolve's a useless stat. So we take this. Why am I saying resolve's useless? Well, previously we were saying that dexterity is becoming a useless stat for us. Resolve is at 1. It's even lower. Well, yeah, it is even lower now, so I'd much rather have intellect perception. Those are the ones that we're working on with might as a secondary. Yeah, or tertiary.
Let's not do that again. Let's stay out of Archmage's domains from now on. Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of my hands more than I'd like.
It was a risk, I admit it, but it was something we had to do.
I know. Sometimes you just have to charge into a wizard's domain and endure a parable about a village. Anyway, I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few swigs of Wodak. Anyway.
Cool.
You too.
And then,
Does one become a scout?
oh, they're talking.
Why? You looking to pick up the craft?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I would only be a useful guide in some godless ruins, and I don't know that I'm quite ready to share yet. No, I just wonder how you ended up guiding clueless kith across the lands.
Solace taught me a lot, but I picked up most of my skills just surviving on my own. Spent a lot of time just trying to not be in Solace. Once I left, it just seemed like the right thing to do. A lot of people need help to survive out here.
You didn't want to do anything else? Have any other dreams?
What else would I do? I'm not really good at anything else.
Cool. Right. Want to look at our stash here. What have we got? Fire damage is cool. Critical damage, maybe. Stun? I think stun is definitely a potential. The unarmed doesn't matter, but the stun is nice. So let's see what we got in here. If there's anything that's like, ooh, that's cool. Arcanist gloves are okay. Stealth attack, no. Shock damage, I mean, we do use it a lot. But I don't think that's us. Health, stamina, movement speed. Dexterity, we already have that. Oh, these are the boots though. I don't need boots, do I? No, our boots are set. We need these, yeah. In which case, I mean, some of these are just straight upgrades on other bits. The stun is really good. So the question is, I think it's probably between these three. Trickster's Glove, Zorp's Paw, and Magrin's Force. So Magrin's Force, it would increase our fireball damage. Trickster's Gloves would give us extra crit damage with a crit chance on it. Zorp's Paw would give us extra stun, which means we do extra damage every so often. I think we go... Or we keep the Wolf's Gloves as well. That is the other option, because Wolf Gloves do give us dexterity, which does increase action speed. I think we take the Zorup paws. Yeah. And then we ditch the... I mean, these are also an option. But I don't think we want that, no. So we're going to store that and store that. Cool. Now we can equip those. They look a little weird, but they're going to do a job. Oh, crafting. So, I now have enough to upgrade this to Superb. Do I want to? Probably, right? I mean, we're not really coming up against anything that's better. I think we upgrade that straight to Superb. Actually, no. Weapon. Minoleta's Conduit is already Superb. Oh, in which case, yes. Yes, definitely upgrade this to Superb. Wonderful. Cave Coral. I can make as much of that as I need. Okay. We only need 4, so... I can upgrade that immediately. Do you want to go any further? I think for now I'm alright, but we could go for... Well, actually, how much Balrog skin can I make? I can make quite a lot of that as well, actually. How much do I need? So... Next level is 16, 44. 44, 14. Can I do 44, 14? Yes. Wow. Okay, then. 44. And then 14 of these. There we go. So that now means that we have top quality armor. Lowers damage by 64 as a flat amount. We don't have any Adra ban. We haven't even seen any. Can I make any? If I had more corrupted Adra, maybe. I guess I could make the awakened Adra from the Adra, which would then let me make corrupted Adra, which then makes them make Adra ban. But I don't know if I need to yet. And a Minoleta's Conduit. 1420. 1420. How much of this can I make? I can make 14 of these. Okay. 14. And 20 branches. I can make exactly 20 branches. That's pretty good. Right, there we go. So our weapon is now even better as well. That seems like a good place to be here. Right, leave. Exit here. This is still the correct party. There's no reason to bring Marius or Giata around here. Put that away. Is it a little less icy than it was? It feels a little less icy. Guy's still there, though. Right. Down here. Ow. Hey. You. Random.
Margaren's teeth. You're not ice. You don't whisper. You're real. Oh, thank the gods. Did you see a spear on a Zorip? Please say you have. I worry the ice has taken it.
I went inside the arts... Oh, no. Here's the spear you wanted.
Oh, beautiful. Beauty. Warm as blood. Thank you. For you, beauty. You're mine now. We will be warm together.
Stop speaking like that. You're so creepy. Right, we got ourselves Draconic Charm. Channel a Zorp tribe's draconic deity to become uninterruptible and breathe fire at your enemies. This crude idol is carved from dragon bone and suspended from a simple leather strap. At the behest of an elder high priest, all of the faith and devotion of a sizable Zorp tribe was poured into this idol in an attempt to resurrect the dragon that the Zorps worshipped as a god. As expected, this ritual did not succeed in bringing the dragon back. Instead, a small measure of its fiery ferocity awakened within the bone idol, allowing whoever wore it to call upon the dead dragon's might. Cool. Not going to use it. It isn't the thing that increases our money. Right. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. We have one quest left in this area. I mean, it says that we have this quest, but this is in a different area. In fact, we need to go to the new bit that we haven't got to yet to do that one. So, we only have Shadows of the Past. So, next time we do that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.